Hello, vinyl community. Welcome back. This is Hub Tunes. I am Mike. We're going to do this again. The book. Most people who collect records have this book. 1001 albums you must hear before you die. It's a solid book. You know, I think I said this in the previous video. It's not my favorite, record book. I think it's a good overview of all kinds of styles of music and genres. It's mostly rock, folk, 60s, psych stuff. For psych stuff, I like other books. But this, and for jazz especially, this doesn't have much jazz in it. This is great. It's an interesting book. And somebody on Instagram is doing this. They're showing this book and then showing a record from the book. So I thought I'd take this idea and do it to a video. So I randomly picked 2 records. I'm going to do 2 records in this video because the last video was only like 5 minutes long. So, I got to go at least 10. So I randomly picked two records. I've already picked them because I wanted to pull the records. So they're always going to be records that I own. And this first one is one of my favorite records of all time. And I'm a huge David Bowie fan. And, okay. Hunky Dory. This is my favorite David Bowie record. I love Ziggy, obviously. It's great. But this is the one that I really, really gravitate to. I would say this is the record I pull off the shelf. If I'm going to listen to David Bowie, like early David Bowie, this is the one I always pull. I love this record. You got Changes, Oh You Pretty Things, Life on Mars. Kooks is a great song. It's like the other side, you got Fill Your Heart, a song for Bob Dylan. Queen Bitch is on here. Andy Warhol, great song. Quicksand is on side 1. Oh, great song. This is the anniversary gold they did a couple years ago. This pressing is really good. This is some of the Bowie quality represses over the years haven't been great. This version is really good, really excellent. So David Bowie's Hunky Dory. Mick Ronson is just a genius. I think he kind of Bowie obviously was a genius too, but the two of them together, what they did on those first few albums are just incredible. And this is great. So I was going to read a couple of things. I guess I don't really need to. I don't know. The first video I read stuff, didn't I? I don't know. But Hunky Dory. I'm going to be huge, and it's quite frightening in a way. David Bowie, 1972. So I pulled that. And then the second one that I pulled is another album I really dig. And, I pulled it, and because I haven't listened to it for quite a while. I've been really into their most recent album, actually. And this is one of their better ones. It's an early record. And I pulled this. It is Infected by The. Now, I love The. The is kind of it's almost a collective at this point. I mean, in the early days, it was kind of the same guys, but it's Matt Johnson as the lead singer and kind of the brains and everything, the most consistent member. He's still in the band. This album came out in, let's see, what year? 1993. And it's great, man. I've always... This is kind of one that kind of goes under the radar for me. I like Mind Bomb. Is that it? Mind Bomb. And I like the big one, Soul Mining. And those are the two that I always go to usually. And this is one that it's really good. I put it on when I did this, and I listened to it a couple of times, and because it's been years. And I was surprised that I don't play it as much. The title track, Infected, is great. Out of the Blue, Heartland. The song Sweet Bird of Truth that opens the second side is awesome. Definitely one of their better ones. They didn't make a lot of records. They did release a record last year. And if you go back and watch my favorite albums of the year, That is, was that, I think it ended up like number two or three. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's political, it's dark, it's moody, but it's great, man. His voice sounds solid after all these years. It's not the voice that's on the earlier albums, but it sounds really good, and it's changed over the years. As you know, he's had some health issues, and he's also getting older, like me. And yeah, it's just a really good new record. And this one, this is great, man. This holds up. That's what I like about their music. This is '93, but it really holds up today. And I dig their sound. I always have. Saw them a couple years ago. They did a very small tour of the United States. I want to say it was 12 cities. And I thought they were wonderful. My partner hated them. Absolutely hated them. He he went outside to smoke like 4 times during the show. I was furious. But I loved the show. It was great. And they were terrific. I've only seen them I think I've seen them twice. I saw them kind of back in the 90s, and then on that most recent tour. I think they've toured once since I saw them too. So yeah, the Infected. Yeah, it's great. Matt Johnson says, I've been a perfectionist in the studio, which is a neurotic condition where you just want everything to be as good as it possibly can be. That's pretty fair. But yep, that's the other one I pulled. I'll keep doing these if you like them. I don't know. I'm looking for. I'm struggling to find ways to show my music collection. I think is the best way, and I'm going through a thing. I don't know. I'm still enjoying it when I do it, but it's becoming harder and harder to make videos. I'm buying a lot less music. My September vinyl finds is going to be, I might not even do one. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so 2 great records. David Bowie's Hunky Dory, my favorite, and Infected. Another one that I just kind of skip over every once in a while, and I don't know why, but excellent record. Questions, comments, snide remarks in the comments below. Bye.